hold on. Alright. That should be up and running. Let's see here. Okay. Is that sound working? Sound looks good. Cool. Should be up and running. All right. So I beat Xenonauts 2. I was playing on Soldier difficulty, which is challenging but not horribly so. Oh, what is this? Gold King. Oh, okay. So anyway, so I'm looking at playing Commander difficulty, and the reason why is because everything I learned about how to play the game in Soldier difficulty seems to pretty much be the baseline for how to play Commander difficulty. And what I'm referring to... Come on. So what I'm referring to is smoke is a really big deal in this game. Like a ridiculously big deal. So if you don't want to lose your soldiers, then you pretty well have to use smoke as much as possible. About one. So you initially think like, oh, you know, this is what matters is my characters here. I need to rely on cover, right? So you're like, oh, well, cover is what's important. I gotta stay behind walls and low cover and you know, try to suppress the enemy. And that's true to a degree, but the enemy the best cover is just smoke. So if you're not relying on smoke, you're wrong. Which is, you know, kind of silly, but that's the way it is. So let's see here. Alright. So we're going to start with that for shield. Assaults, I generally prefer them to have med pack. I don't really care about fragmentation grenades. If you've got demolition charges will knock down walls. So they're like a frag grenade that actually does environmental destruction. So that's really what you want. Yeah. Alright, and then I think I need smoke or gas mask for him. Right. So we're going to save that. Alright, and then riflemen, you don't really want riflemen. Because the smoke is life, the smoke is everybody's friend. Anything short of smoke is suicide. So... we don't want snipers. Grenadiers, we do like grenadiers. Let's see here. What do I normally do with a grenadier? So stun batons is usually a thing for the grenadier. And definitely need smoke, right? Alright. So one thing I like to do with the Grenadiers, especially at the start, is give them both. So they've got both explosives and heavy smoke. And I'm probably going to take one of these guys, and I'm going to come up with a new loadout, because the meta for this game is smoke. So that means no... Oh wow. How weak is this person? Let's see here. So, smokers, the whole point... Yeah. So, typically what I do... So, in this case, that's 16 smoke canisters, right? Or smoke rounds. And make sure they're immune to smoke. Let's see. I do like to give them a med kit. The problem is, like, this guy is pretty weak. So he might be somebody who I should just not even worry about giving a med kit to. Okay. There we go. Alright, so the assaults have the medical kits, a shield. Shield boy has a stun baton. Assaults should also have flashbangs. Right. So that means I got 8 flashbangs. Everybody's got at least 1 smoke generally. That's mostly just to make sure that I can drop smoke with anybody if I need to. Heavy. What else should I have on him? So generally I'm going to say heavy should have flashbangs and maybe some backup smoke just in case. And then Grenadier is a backup stunner for the shield guy. And that's gonna, I think that's gonna do it. Okay. So the rest of these people, these are all riflemen. So what I typically do, okay, what's going on with this guy? So rifleman, make him an assault, make him an assault. Okay. Alright. So that's pretty much where we're at. So Grenadier, smoke, I don't know why I did that. Okay. So that gives me more capacity. Right? So we might do that. Okay. Alright. What's going on here? That's the heavy. Grenadier. Okay. The assaults. Yeah, so what I like to do is I start the assaults out with demolition charges so they can blow through a wall. The Grenadier is the main kind of terrain destruction. And then what I usually like to do is I'm going to build a hangar, and I'm going to do, whoops, okay, I need generators. So do a radar array, do a generator, do a radar array. Alright. And then that's only 50,000 left. So I might see if I can recruit some people. And Yeah. So I got 2 people to go ahead and recruit. Alright. Okay, so then we learn about the cleaners. So they're a alien affiliated part of the like human agencies that are essentially trying to cover up the aliens. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna see, I'm gonna demonstrate my approach to this game. I don't know if I would even consider streaming the whole thing, because a campaign takes a while, especially playing it on... Jesus, did I choose Iron Man for this game or not? I don't recall choosing Iron Man. Hopefully I did. I don't like the temptation to change settings. So as far as I'm concerned, if I lose somebody, then I lost somebody. Okay. Alright. So another thing that I've learned playing this game is that you don't really have... Okay, hold on here. Maybe this isn't as bad as it was last time. So one thing that I noticed playing this game is that some of the characters... Okay, like, take a look at that guy. That guy is supposed to have a beard. He doesn't have a beard. That's just a dude. That looks like a dude. Hard to say if that's supposed to look like her or not. Anyway, so yeah, very, very weird thing in the game where for some reason you have characters that will not match their character design sheet. So this little profile is not lining up with what they actually look like. Alright, so she is going to be the one to shoot smoke. Great, okay. Okay, so the only so the only downside for her is... Yeah. So I need to put down smoke. Alright. So this is our lives, gentlemen. Everybody has a gas mask, and we are basically gonna perpetually live in smoke for the mission. Alright. So, let us in, Shieldy boy. Alright. So there you go. Shield boy cleared the room. Everybody else follows in. Now, you do have to be careful just clumping everybody like this, because God help you if the enemy has somebody with grenades, because that means you're pretty much going to lose a lot of people. But when you're doing a mission like this, where you need to clear rooms, you really need to... Oh, that's not good. Why is it going to cost me 34? Okay, that's better. Alright. So yeah, you need to make sure you're going to clear the room okay. And in order to make sure, at this point in the game, like, everybody is essentially a rookie. Okay. So, yeah, everybody breathe in the smoke, because the smoke is safety, and safety is what will keep us from getting killed. So the way they seem to want you to play it is they want you to split up your forces. But that is not really a good idea. It'll get you killed. Okay. So he's suppressed. Alright. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy. Alright. So that didn't knock his ass out. So what we're gonna do is take the smoke. Cool. So he didn't have much keeping him from passing out. Now this guy, I can try, let's see here. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to discourage this guy from following. So, oh man. Okay, can I? That's not good. All right, let's come over here. All right, so let's smoke this area, right? Cool. So, goal is he's trying to take her out. She's now covered by the smoke. Do I have anybody left that can make a lot of movement? This guy can. Okay, so that is not really going to be enough. Okay. Alright. So it looks like, yeah, so if I want to, I can move to smoke rounds. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this guy probably isn't going to approach us. Oh, hello. Okay, so neither of them shot. So that's a good start, right? So let's smoke that guy. And let's see, how do I want to do this? Alright. So I can try, yeah, that's not going to work. Alright, can I get him in here? Not really. Okay, so this is where I was talking about I have a movement problem, right? So alright. So later on in the game, movement is going to be a lot better, but at the moment my characters are hampered by being low level. Also the fact that these are all just random soldiers I did not get to pick for a group. So they just kind of suck all the way around. So once you get better soldiers, that'll help make it so you can actually do the things you need to be able to do in the game. And because I am playing towards the smoke, that's ooh, no, that's not good. Can I get somebody else to open the door? Okay. So, yeah, there you go. Alright. So, the only question now is, yeah, can I do something to make him pass out? So ideally what you want to do, hold on, I need to make sure my buttons do what I think they do. Okay, shift and control. Alright, so what I can do is I can move this person up to here, right? Alright, and then I can say I want to throw a smoke, and I'm going to throw it directly on this guy. Alright. So now, he shouldn't have that much health, and every time he moves a tile, he takes roughly 4 stun damage. So 4 or 5 tiles, and he'll probably pass out. That's what I'm used to. But downside of commander difficulty, I can't see his health stats. Okay. Okay, didn't pass out. Can I shoot him? Okay, so that was a kill, not a pass out. Alright. So, we got another room. Nobody in it. Okay, cool. So what we typically want to do is we want to get everybody into the same room, because we do not want to be trying to split up. So the enemy on commander difficulty, I forget what their accuracy bonus is, but it's a lot. So it's very reliable that you cannot just assume people are going to miss. Because that commander difficulty is really going to bite you in the ass on that one. Alright, what are we going to do here? Alright, so let's move him up first. Alright. So I can try. Yeah, that's not going to be very good. Alright, I can at least keep them covered. Okay, and so these guys are the ones that are at risk at the moment. Alright, so this guy is bleeding. So what I can do is bring him over, heal him up, bring him up, bring him up. Pretty much I'm going to leave him there. Smoke. I should be able to do a proper smoke this turn. Okay. Alright. I don't know why they did that, but whatever. Yeah, you have to be careful. Your guys are going to be a lot more susceptible to being suppressed when you fire smoke on them. I find it a little stupid, because in that case, I don't even think I fired more than one smoke canister, but they still are treating it like I got hit by more than one, but whatever. So yeah, I like to get everybody into the smoke as much as possible. So we got 6 people at this door, 2 people at the back doors, everybody's still in smoke. Alright. So, I know I've already got 1 room I gotta worry about, 2 rooms I gotta worry about. So... yeah, interesting. Okay. So, let's see. We're gonna take this character. So she should be able to give us our initial smoke. Okay. And then go ahead and bring the shotgunners up. And then back up. Okay. And I believe, yeah, they're not going to be able to do anything. Okay. So that's the end of that. Alright, so we know we've got a room over here to clear, and a room over here to clear, and whatever's in front of us. Alright. So now, take somebody like the heavy, see if we can't get these guys suppressed. Okay. So that didn't quite work. Alright. So he can try to knock this guy out. Okay, so his ass is out. And now we're gonna bring this guy up and see if we can't kill him. Cool. Okay. And okay. So we need to smoke if we can. So one thing I've learned is the people that are going to be behind other soldiers, you need to angle them away so they don't do reaction fire into a soldier's back. You will have friendly fire, even though you would think, being trained for combat, they would know how to shoot over their buddy, not through their buddy. Or just not shoot if you can't get a clear line of sight. Alright. What else do we got? So she's done. There we go. Okay, and then bring her... Oh, interesting. Yeah. Okay. So we still got to go to this direction and clear that room. And then I know from experience, the room with the sandbags is generally the last room you're going to clear. Because that's where the boss is. The boss. It's really the general in this case. So the opening tutorial for the game, your general that's supposed to run the place, he got his mind got messed with, and so he's not really he's not really in full possession of his faculties anymore. Alright. Alright, so... there you go. So here's something funny, right? I did not check behind me. So, the good thing though is, because of the amount of smoke, even if there was somebody back here in this hallway, it doesn't matter, they're not going to really be able to shoot me through that smoke. Okay. So, take our shield. Okay. So, let's see here. So, we can try to flashbang those two. That was stupid. Alright. So, they're both suppressed. Alright. And then... let's see, can I have a pretty good shot at shooting this guy. Okay. Alright, anybody else? So everybody got cleared. So I need to finish. I need to figure out what's going on that side, the other side of this door. Okay. And then she should be able to smoke. That is not a smoke. Those are explosives. Okay. So she can come into the room. Cool. Alright, so we're covered in this room. So I actually prefer to smoke people. Just to make sure I'm getting a good, consistent coverage. What I don't want to do is risk... okay, interesting. Let's see if we can... should be able to flashbang him. Got it. Alright. Knock his ass out. Nope. Alright, well. Okay, so... that's weird. Alright. Okay, keep the grenadier over there. Alright, and then she might... yep, she can still shoot. God damn it. Alright, is there anybody else So that's another one of those misfire things. I don't really like that can even happen, but it did, and so we just have to deal with it. Alright, so hopefully this last room should be clear. Alright. So yeah. So that room is clear. We just need to go to the other room behind us. Right. So now we're gonna bring people back. Alright. What's going on here? Okay. Yep. Alright. So he should be able to come over. Alright. And then we're going to stick her in the corner. And she's going to smoke this. Alright, and then bring him around the corner, face him into the wall so he doesn't accidentally shoot somebody in the back. Same thing. Where's Shieldy boy? Okay. So shield guy is not really going to be able to set up. Okay. Oh boy, what the fuck was that? Okay. That is not what we want to do. Alright. Yeah. Alright. So now... Okay, we do have one guy in here. Okay. We had one guy in there. Okay, I think this room is clear. Okay, cool. So, that means we've cleared the base except for this door, right? I also think we knocked somebody unconscious. Okay, so shield guy is going to go up to the front. She does smoke, so she's just going to get ready for that. I should also be able to put down smoke. There we go. Explosives is going to be nearby, but not first up at the door. Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so pretty much everybody's good to go. Alright. Yeah, so the general is in this room. Okay, so he's still brainwashed, I guess? Yeah, okay. So let's see here. So we can try. Nope, we got one. Okay, so we flashbanged one. Ideally, we want to get him in next to the general. What else do we got? Can we... Alright, we got him suppressed. Okay. So now we're going to try to knock his ass out. Okay. And then I'm going to bring you in. Shit. Okay, that was a little too much movement. So... Alright, so there's only 3 guys in here. Shit. Let's see. There. Okay. And I don't think... we might be able to target him. Okay. Okay, so this guy... Let's see if we can... We need to smoke the room. Get out of the way. Okay, so what we want pretty good coverage for smoke. Okay. And what's this guy got? He's got nothing. Okay. Who is this guy? Okay. Alright, so General is still on the loose. So we can't stop him. We do need to knock his ass out. Okay. So good news is General wasted his bullets. Alright, and we suppressed him again, and... Ooh. Cool. So we knocked his ass out. Got it. And then... we're gonna see if we can knock this guy out. Okay. Alright. So, I don't think anybody else is going to be able to do anything for this turn. What else do we got? Okay. Okay, I can bring her in and see if that'll work. Nope. Alright. Alright. There you go. Alright. So that was a clean mission. I think I got one guy injured because of the initial deployment room. So I didn't get everybody out of there. But otherwise, yeah, came out pretty good. I captured 2 cleaner agents and the general, so that's good. Alright. Alright, so I need to assign research. So we're going to start with the general. Alright, and so then we get autopsies, we get an interrogated cleaner. Alright, so here's the thing that's interesting, right? So, to start off, the Doomsday Clock is the biggest pain in the ass of the beginning of the game. So, what you generally want to do is get anything you can that's going to keep that doomsday clock down at the bottom. Right? So this one here, the supporter security icon, is the one you need to focus on. Because, yeah. So even though I just spent 2 points to get rid of the doomsday growth rate, yeah, that wasn't actually enough. So what I gotta do is I gotta get more of these bonuses in order to keep that clock down to a minimum. So that, okay. So I think I missed out on one of these just by a little bit. Okay, so here's our next mission, right? So we're gonna autofill. Not that worried about it. Okay, so we got 2 smokes. Okay, hold on here. Okay. So the Grenadier... I could live without the Grenadier for now. Okay. So what I'm kind of thinking... So the assaults do have the ability to tear down walls, right? Same thing with the shield guy. So, for now, I'm going to not have a Grenadier, and I'm going to just take a Assault with me. Ideally somebody that can handle the weight. Okay. Okay. So, so I pretty much have 5 Assaults, 1 Shield, 2 Smokes. And so that means just about everybody's covered for medikits. Alright, and then I do have backup smoke if I need it. And that's like 6. Yeah, so I should be able to demo 6 walls if I really need to. Okay. So the last time I did one of these missions, I think it was on Commander difficulty. So I got pretty well screwed because the aliens were all deployed right outside the damn ship. So by the time I killed off the aliens, I pretty well lost the mission. I did not rescue any civilians. So we'll see, because I pretty much am banking that that's going to happen again. Maybe it didn't. Okay. I actually can see 4 of the people that need to be rescued. Okay. So what we need to do... Typically need to clear... Let's see. Need to clear the aircraft, right? And I got 2 smokers this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6. And then get 1 smoker here. Okay, and then let's get the other smoker there. Okay. So, it's not going to be the best smoke, but at least it's a start. Yeah. Okay. So, as long as I'm not running into a bunch of aliens, I could have characters run out to try to get these. Okay, so I should be able to... Yeah, so I should be able to smoke for him. Okay. And then should be able to smoke for whoever. Okay, so let's try something like that. Okay. Alright. So that's got me in range of 3. Oh shit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that guy is going to be a pain. Okay. So I do have smoke. So let's get this guy covered. So we want to keep... Oh shit. Okay. So the aliens knew we were going to be tempted. Okay. So if there's 2 aliens over this direction, we are going to need a minimum of like 4 soldiers. Okay. Alright. What else do we got? 1, 2, so 2, 4. So I'm kind of want to keep going down the route for those 2 if I can. Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right. So I only have to rescue like 4 guys in order for this to work. Oh, you bastard! No. Okay, that was with smoke. Okay, that's just fucking annoying. Okay, so normally that's not supposed to happen. Okay. So... let's see if I can shoot him. Fuck. Okay. That's really annoying. I cannot believe they got him on the first shot. Just completely fucking nailed his ass. Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, we probably shouldn't have tried to do that. Okay. I think that'll do, right? Alright. cool. Okay, so that's another alien. Okay, so I got two guys over here. They both did their shooting. Okay. So I'm gonna have to haul butt with these guys to come back and help. Because... yeah. I'm running a little thin on soldiers at the moment. Okay. Okay, so that's two over there. Okay, I think that's two in that house. Oh, motherfucker. Okay. So... can I get... see if I can get a flash grenade over there. Okay. So now... I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Okay. Not what I was hoping for. I don't know why that went so far. That's not good. Okay, can I... he can only throw from 27. Can I get that over here? Nope. That's not good. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, let's aim for that. Okay, cool. Okay, so... I believe the other alien went inside this building. Alright, and then those two went over into that building. Alright, so can I need to get back into the smoke. Alright. So that should allow me to knock out at least one alien. Okay. And that guy did his throw. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Alright. There's a lot of fucking aliens about to pop out on me. That... okay. That was interesting. Okay. Got the soldier. A little disappointed my guy got shot. Okay. So... we are going to try to give you smoke. Okay. So let's see if we can see. Oh, there's the alien. Okay. Can we... looks like we can smoke the alien. So then this person should be able... What the fuck was that? That wasn't anywhere near what I aimed for. Okay, see, that's the bullshit that I'm referring to that's in here. Okay. Alright. So, 1, 2... So this guy's almost dead. So I'm gonna put him over here in the corner. Alright. And... yeah. I want to get this, but I've got a couple turns. How many did I release? I've released 3, so that's good. Okay, that's... I think there's... This building I know has like 2 aliens. This building I think only has 1. Wait, what's going on with you? Okay, I could do that. I'm probably going to get killed if I did. Okay. What's up with you? Okay. Alright. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, so there's... Okay, that's bullshit. Okay. So... Can I... no. That's great. What was that? Like, what the fuck? Okay. Well, that's something. Alright. So... where did one of the aliens go? Around the back? Okay, yes. Alright, so if I shoot... Okay. So I think there were 2 aliens up here. Okay. So I got 3 people. I needed 4. Okay, that's not good. Alright, what's up here? Okay. So this guy should probably help make sure that guy doesn't get killed. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Neil. Cool. Yeah, that's bullshit. Then again, so was that. Okay. Okay, so... can we put down smoke out there? See if we can't get out there and not get shot. Okay, cool. Cool. Plug his ass. And then... plug his ass. Great, there's still somebody else out there. Okay. Well, that's not good. Who the fuck else is out there? Okay. So, who the fuck? Okay. That's not where I aimed at. Alright. So, yeah. It's gonna be interesting. So there's probably somebody hiding over here, and I don't know where. Okay, not over there. Okay. I don't think there's anybody in the building at this point. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's... Can I... Okay. So, ideally, we want to smoke right there. And over here somewhere. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Where the fuck is this enemy? I think he's over here. Okay. Alright. So, let's see if we can find him. I think there's only one guy left. Maybe two? Alright. So yeah, we're gonna just mosey on up to this area. Okay. Yeah, this is bullshit. Okay. Blow out that wall. Okay, not there. Can we blow out that wall? No. Okay, that's not really helping. Okay. That's an odd sound. That would mean over there, right? So, yeah, I'm thinking that means that there's aliens in that direction. Okay. Is there anybody else? Smoke. Okay. Alright. All right. Okay, we got him. So now gotta get into position to get him. So that should be the last little shit. Alright, what do we got? Can we get some... That is not where I told you to shoot. Okay, so... Can get up there. Alright. Can blow the wall off. Okay, well there he is. Okay, how do I want to do this? That didn't help. Okay. Got him suppressed. Get him over here, maybe? Who's got the flashy bang? Okay, flashbang. Alright. Alright. Okay, flashbang again. Knock his ass out. Okay. I think that means we got 2 captures. Alright, so 2 people killed in action. So that sucks. Yeah, 3 captured sectons. Okay. Okay. I think I already have research. I need to recruit 2 more soldiers. Alright. What else do we got? Okay. Got alien alloys. So, oh, yep, waveform. Xenobiology, Warden. Yeah, go ahead and go with that for now. Okay. So, yep. Alright, slow time. I can take that out, I believe. Alright, so this costs 150. Same thing there. So that's 300 if I want those. That's also 150. Okay, so that's all I can get if I'm looking at this right. Okay. So I get a little bit of resources. Alright, slow time. Alright, so I'm pretty well... I can try to get rid of stuff like this, because that'll reduce the doomsday by one half of a thing. So yeah, that might not be a bad way to go. Yep. Okay. Okay, I can't do anything with that yet. Okay. Yeah. Do I want a grenadier? Or do I want a smoke? So I'll have 3 assaults, so they can take down walls. Kind of feel like I'm going to need smoke. I could also take that away, which would allow me to give them more smoke without changing them. So typically I have to kill a bunch of cleaners in this mission. Smoke is very important for that. I can probably... yeah. Okay. Where am I? Okay, it's gonna be hopefully not nighttime. I do not want it to be nighttime by the time I get there. Okay, good. No nighttime. I hate nighttime missions with a fucking passion. So the only problem is there you go. Oh dear. Okay. So that's not good. Okay. Alright. So what else do I need to do here? Cool. Okay, so I got a bunch of guys in this building. So I'm gonna have to haul ass. Yeah. Okay. So, Jesus. Hey, asshole. Okay. That's a bit weird. And blammo! Okay. So somebody popped a window over there. Okay. bullshit. Alright, can I get... That's better. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so I know I got an asshole in that building, and... Where was the other asshole? Okay, so that's where another one is. Okay. Ugh, fucking son of a bitch. Fucking kidding me? Okay. So... Alright, so that's one guy. So we got 3 assholes. How do I want to do this? So typically, you don't want to give anybody more opportunities to shoot you than you really need to. Alright. So this dude... That's fucking weird. Huh. Okay. Okay, so there's 2. So that... I'm assuming those are the 2 guys that were behind and next to the building? Alright. Can I get up here to verify? Oh, okay. Can I shoot his ass? No. Okay. Alright, so ideally I should be able to smoke up there, right? Run his happy little ass into... Oh, you bastards. I hate that. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Okay. So that's not great. So I should be able to keep him from getting shot. station you over here. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That asshole is probably gonna gun for this person. Okay. Oh, 3 people. Is that 4? 5? 6? Okay, that's a lot of people. Jesus. What is that, 7 people? Okay, let's see. Okay, I got 2 assholes over there, 1 asshole over there. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Okay, can I... No, can I do that? Maybe. Okay. So he has no armor now, or cover. The fuck? Okay, we can try that. Okay. So I got 2 assholes over there. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this guy should be easier to shoot now. Okay, that's 1 down. So there's 2 over there, which is not good. I think there was 2 inside this building. Okay. So in theory, there. So there should be 2 more people coming out of that building. That's one of them. Okay. There's the other one. Shot his own buddy. Good job. Alright, so those 2 are close enough. I'm just going to take out their entire door. He didn't really hold up to that. Bango, bingo, bongo. Good job. Alright, so that's 2 people down. Let's see. So that means I got people shooting at me from behind still. Well, that's interesting. Alright, so 2 guys. Those 2 are dead. Okay. Huh. Alright. How about you drop down? Alright, so... And then... Yeah. Alright, so hopefully it's just those 2. Alright, is there anybody else that I need to move? I think so. Okay. Oh, there is another person in this building. Okay. So... that guy... I'm just gonna take this fucking door out. There you go. No more door for you. And... oh no. Okay. So... that's not good. Okay. Let's fire that one off. Cool. Alright, so there's a guy over there. Now the good news is these guys survived. Alright, well... fuck. Not what I wanted to shoot. Okay. Let's put down some smoke. Right about there. Okay. All right. Interesting. The fuck? Oh, they shot one of their own. That's funny. Let's see. The fuck? Okay, so what is going on here? Why? It's not missing that much time units. Okay. That's one. So, explosives expert. Interesting. No, come on, man. You said you could do it. Alright. What else do we got? Okay. There we go. Alright, what about this guy? Can he do anything? No, huh? Alright. All right. Ooh. Oh shit. Okay, so there. Jesus, there are 3 guys back there. Okay. Alright. Can I get a fucking grenade, please? No? Okay. All right. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Okay, so what do we have? Nothing. Serious. Oh, wait, what is that? No, it's something. Didn't really do what I was hoping. Alright. I don't think I lost anybody. Maybe I did. Either way. Little tight, but got it. Yeah. So I got a lot of wounded soldiers out of that mission. So that's not bad. Okay. Let's see here. So, in theory, I could lower my doomsday by... another point, another one, right? Cool. research. It's still not quite ready. Okay. So I could eliminate an infiltrator. Alright, so that gets me down to 2. Could get it down to 1.5, I think. If I can afford another one. Okay. Magnetic weapons. Yeah, alright. Yeah, this is the one that I think is a pain in the ass, if I remember right. Yeah, so they want me to hack 10 computers. So this is the one that's always a pain in the ass. I don't want you on my team. I don't want you on my team. Okay, and then you are a rifleman, but now you're a assault. Smoke. You are now an assault. And I don't really need a grenadier, do I? So I'm just going to turn my grenadier into a smoke for now. And then let's try to get rid of the penalty. Yeah. And then heavy, I definitely don't need a heavy on this. Interesting. So that gives me 6 assaults, 2 smokes. Each assault has the ability to blow through at least 1 door. Okay. So this guy might need the ability to blow through 2 doors. This guy, I don't really want people having too many time units lost, so in fact, I should probably, if push comes to shove, just undo most everybody's extra ammo, because this is not a mission where we're going to be fighting a lot. This is a mission where you're running in and running out. So, yeah, so everybody, I do generally want everybody to at least have a smoke. Flashbangs I'm not so sure about. Yeah. Okay. So that should be okay. Okay, and then this guy probably, I don't want to have penalties on my smokers. Okay. I think this is going to be a day mission. Good. Alright. So yeah, I really do not like this mission. This is one of those timed missions where shit. Where is the... So yeah, they can already see me. So... There you go. Alright. So what you want to do... Yeah, see how you can see... I can already see 2 computers in the buildings. Alright. So what we want to do... That's almost... If I didn't have to worry about him shooting back at me, I would almost take that. Yeah. Alright, so... Can we get... Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so if I can get... If I can get most of my guys up to the building, that's the first thing. So what we want to do is we want to get... There you go. There you go. All right. Alright. So they've got 3 guys we got to deal with right off the bat. And we really don't want to be spending a bunch of time trying to kill them all. We want to just get in and get the shit and get out. Alright. So hopefully these 2... Motherfucker. Come on. Alright, so I got one guy that got shot. That's not too bad. Okay, so let's destroy the wall. Okay. And then this guy. Okay. Right around. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. So I think there's 2 guys over here. So that's 5. So we have 5 total guys we're dealing with at the moment. Okay. All right. So we got 4 computers that we can see so far, so that's good. So yeah, I only have 5 more turns. So I'm gonna do. Oh boy. Okay. So what I'm gonna do? Yeah. Let's put the smoke out. Okay. So ideally. We're going to use this guy. So he's going to deploy smoke into the building. Okay. 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 So, 1, 2, 3. Where's the fourth? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So yeah, we need to keep an eye out for 6 more computers. So I really do not like these timed missions because I feel like they screwed something up on the amount of turns you get. And the bottom line is, yeah, like, there are plenty of enemies to try and shoot you. So yep. Okay, well, that's interesting. So you can shoot over here. What the fuck that was? Okay. Why don't we... Okay. So somebody's gonna have to run for these doors. Okay. Oh. Alright, there you go. Cool. this feels like where I should have... This feels like where I should have everybody running to. Okay. And then this guy is probably going to get shot if I'm not careful. Yeah, he's definitely going to get shot. Okay. Alright. Okay, so now this guy, that's one. Two. Three. Okay, that's four. Okay, so this guy is going to have to deal with that guy, which... Yeah. God damn it. Okay. Alright, and then... Can I get... Yeah. Let's get some smoke in there. That's weird. Alright, and then... So this guy has... the fuck? Okay. So, I think that's one more computer. Oh shit. Okay. What else we got? Okay, we do have a smoke. So that's good. Okay. So that should help keep my guys alive. Alright, what else do I need? I've got 4 computers. So that'll give me 1, 2. So that's 6, 7, 8 if I have to. Hopefully there's some computers in there. And I only have 3 turns left. the fuck? Okay. Alright, so starting with this guy, we're gonna... Boom. 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 Okay, so we definitely have enough computers. Boom. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay, so that's 8 computers. 9 computers. What else do we got? Is that it? So we got a guy behind us. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. So that's the computer we need right there. Cool. Nope. Okay. Okay, so there's somebody over there. So there's somebody in this corner, I believe. Okay, so based off what I know, this guy can start to get out of there. This guy can come over here. This guy. Can I get closer? Why? Okay, well that's something at least. That's got possibilities. Alright. So I got a guy over here who's probably gonna die. Alright. So that's about as good as you're gonna get. Okay, so all I have to do is tap a computer on my way back out. Alright. Thank God. Alright. So, let's pop the door. Pop him. And start running. Dude, get the fuck through the door. Okay. Okay. So let's get this guy, get the fuck out. Alright. Get them, get the fuck out. Get them, get the fuck out. Get him the fuck out. Let's see here. Okay. Get him the fuck out. Okay. So now, what do we got left? Okay, can I... Yeah. So let's put some smoke on the roof. And some smoke where my guys are running. Okay. Smoke over here. Fuck. Okay, well, that's as good as it's gonna get. Alright, cleaners are on their way. It's time to go, man. Alright. So... let's see. Okay. So that's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the other guy? Ah. Okay. So now... let's get moving. Alright. So that should... alright. So that's about as good of an infiltration as I'm gonna get on a mission like that. Because honestly, I was not expecting as many people to live. I thought I was going to have to sacrifice at least one guy. There you go. Remember, this is on Commander difficulty, so... So that's what it takes. We live in the fucking smoke. So yeah, like, I got a lot of people got injured, but nobody died. And I got all the data. That's a little weird. Why did my doomsday not go down? Okay, so it takes 150 to recruit a supporter, 77 to kill one. Okay. Okay. That's nice. Alright, so I can get this guy and reduce it by 1. Right? So that's nice. And then, okay. So yeah. Okay. So, let me see. Can I get people that aren't injured? Yes, okay. So then, smoke. Let's see, who's all smoke? So, smoke is going to become a grenadier. The other two will stay smoke. Right? Okay. And then riflemen will become assault. Okay. And give them back their extra ammo. Yeah. This guy, what the hell's up with this guy? Looks like his strength is too low. So maybe he can't have the medic bag. Okay. Okay, so... There you go. Alright, and then smoke is fine. Grenadier is fine. Kind of feels like I should do something about this. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so everybody's got gas masks. Good. And it looks like this should be in the daytime. Oh. So, another nice thing, it looks like I got enough money. Yeah, there you go. So I got enough money I can build my second interceptor. Then ideally I would like, what, like another living quarters? Yeah. might be able to get that down to 0 doomsday points pretty quick. Alright, so this is, what, potentially a desert map, and probably going to get the cryptids or whatever. Yep. 1, 2, 3, yep. What's number 4? Oh. Yep, okay. Yeah, that's not pretty at all. Okay, so the problem is, right? So I'm surrounded. So let's see here. Let's try. Okay. So ideally what we would want to do is take that guy and there we go. So now he's fallen. So do that one more time. Oh, man. Oh. Okay, it didn't kill him. Well, that's something. That's good. But yeah, so that's a cryptid down. Okay. So, yeah. So now... that's not good. I only wanted to be facing 3 enemies at the start. Okay, so what's going on with this guy? Can we... yeah. So now I can get him to fire 2 smokes. Maybe. Alright, so this guy is the explosives. So I'm going to temporarily use smoke. There we go. Oh, fuck off. Alright. Alright, so get comfy in the smoke, boys. 1, 2. Oh, give me a break. Okay. So no. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Alright. Okay. That's some bullshit. Alright. That's not good. Can I get those time units back? Nope. Okay. So, yeah. Bleeding to death. Panicked. Alright. Can I get rid of him? Maybe? Good job. Alright, it looked like there are 2 people in this building. Okay. So... let's see. Yep, 2 people in the building. Alright. So... let's see if we can cover him up. Alright. And then that asshole. Okay, what do we got going on here? Can I... yeah, it's gonna have to be something like that. Cool. Alright. So, this guy... who is this guy? That guy is bleeding out. Okay. Can I do something about that? Alright. Yeah. So, good news is, not necessarily going to bleed out. Yep, okay. Yep, and turn. Okay. Hey! Fuck's sake, man. God damn. Okay. So let's make sure you're not bleeding out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's one. So 3. Another guy's over there. This guy is bleeding out. Okay. No. What do we got here? 21? No. Okay. Okay. So, what can I do here? So if I just stand here, I can kill him, I think. Okay. heal him? No. Okay, is he gonna die from that? Maybe. Alright, so... Alright. What do I have? Okay, I know there's somebody over here. Okay, I think I might be able to save him. Okay. Okay. So that is 3 enemies down, 3 enemies to go. What else do I got? Okay. What's up with him? Okay. Okay. And he's gonna get shot. Yep. Give me a fucking break. That's cool. Alright. Get your ass over there. Okay. So there's an alien behind that. What is going on with this guy? Oh, did he get suppressed? Come on. No, you motherfucker. This is some fucking bullshit. Okay, can I... Okay, if I do that, am I still able to shoot? Maybe. Okay, heavy, and then... Yeah. Fucking bullshit. Okay. What else do I got here? Okay. So I need... Okay. Let's see, what do we got? I got 2 aliens left. I killed 3 cleaners. 2, I think those are cryptids. Yeah, I think they're cryptids. So... Okay. That's all I can do for now. Fucker. Alright, so this is the guy with the explosives. Okay. Now you're suppressed. Fucker. Okay. So, other cryptid is up there. Okay, so we do have smoke. Don't seem to be doing very good on smoke at the moment. Okay. Alright. Who is this guy? Okay. Alright, can I get another explosive? Okay. Can I get a flashbang? Alright. So, what the fuck? So I have a problem. What the fuck is going on? So I believe I think they're behind that wall, but I'm not 100%. Okay, and then so the problem is, I don't think I'm going to be able to get more than, say, 1 or 2. And that's assuming I'm lucky. Alright. Oh, no. So, cryptids in the corner, cleaners up there. Okay, so that's 2 enemies. Okay, so alright, so 2 enemies, that corner. Ooh. Can I smoke that? Because otherwise, this character's gonna die. No. Let's see. So he could try to do that. That's a death sentence. How far can I go? Not very. Okay, so basically you can't even get up. Okay. So he can come over here. Shit. Nope. Okay. So that's 3 enemies. This is gonna be interesting. So so there's somebody behind that wall. Okay. I could try to shoot him. Yeah, that really sucks. The fuck? The fuck is that? What was that? Oh, Jesus. Okay. So because of this is the bullshit that's going on. So because of everything going on with the aliens, they just get to overwatch me because they've been hiding behind fucking walls. So if I don't have it say at least say 2 or 3 soldiers, there is no like attacking because they're gonna fucking overwatch me. So I think there are 2 enemies, right? There's one mantid or cryptid, whichever one it is, and then one cleaner. And because they're just hiding, if I try to just move in and kill them, they're gonna fucking kill me. That's kind of cool. Yeah. So that means I gotta, like, that's not even where I told you to shoot. And then this guy, he's about to fucking die because he's just got no health. Yeah, great. Let's see. So this guy can't fucking shoot worth a damn. Great, thanks. Yep. Worry about the fucking cleaner, yeah. Let's see here. Okay. So there you go. Okay, and then this guy. Yeah. Okay, so that's the cleaner. Right? So in theory, I should be able to shoot him. Okay. That's really not giving me confidence. Alright, let's see if we can take out the alien. Oh, fuck. The alien's not even there. Great. Okay. So, let's let's go up to there. That's not anywhere near where I told you to shoot, but okay. And yeah. Cool. For some reason you're suppressed. I don't really understand why, but okay. That's great. Okay, so the good news is the alien decided to hide. Where's my explosives guy? Okay. So the bad news is he's hiding behind a wall. Ooh, there's two of them. So that's really bad news. Okay, what else do we got here? Okay. So ideally, no, that's not going to work. So ideally, what we would want. Yeah. So let's say aim over there. Okay, cool. And then God, I can't even get close. Okay, fine. Let's do that. Right. And I do have another smoke, in theory. Okay. And then somewhere around there. Okay. So now should be able to get closer. Okay. Okay. So here's the problem. So, Mr. Explosives Expert, I need you. Fuck. What the fuck was that? Why the fuck are you shooting yourself? Okay, well, there. Okay. So that's still not going to be close enough. Okay. So now let's fucking rain fire down on his ass. Okay, that should have been enough to get him to be suppressed, but it wasn't. Okay. Cool. Alright, so the good thing is he's by himself. The fuck? What the fuck is over there? The fuck? God damn. Fucking enemies popping out of the goddamn woodworks on that one. Okay. So the good news is, yes, we did capture a mantic. Okay, good job. God. So part of the problem I have right now is yeah, that was me doing good, you know? Okay, do I have enough to do living quarters? No. No fucking way. And I do need living quarters. I need more soldiers. Okay. Alright, so good news. I can put. Wait, no? Shit. Okay, so that's gonna just cost me money. Okay. Assign research. Manted. Okay. Let's do that. Corpses. Cool. Alright. Very small. Okay. Okay. Now, what was it? I don't have living quarters, so I can't. I don't have enough living quarters, so I can't get more soldiers. But one of the things I'm going to start running into a problem with is my soldiers are all wounded. So I only have one guy that's not assigned to a mission that's not wounded. So that's a problem. And my base is still maxed out on living quarters. Okay. Now, one thing I think I can do is I can sell some shit. So since I can sell some shit, I can put another living quarters in here. What else was there? Okay, so that'll help me out a little bit in 15 days. I'm going to need a medical center. I'm going to need a training center pretty quick. So that's 1.5 million. Oh. So I don't have any bonuses, so I can't recruit a regular supporter, but I could get rid of one of these for 82. Yeah. So, not a bad idea. Alright. And then that's good for that. And magnetic weapons is going to be necessary soon. Alright, so I'm going to take a break. This mission is also a pain in the ass. Again, this is a, you have 9 turns before the enemy starts to show up. You basically have to either stun the VIP or kill them. And, yeah. So, pain in the ass. And remember, I just said, so my soldiers, Yeah. So let's see here. So that's assault. Probably gonna need an assault. Okay. How do I do this? So could do everybody as assault on this mission, just because of the nature of the mission. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there are 8 soldiers that could do the mission without being unreasonable. So what you would have to do is, yeah, you're going to have 3 guys that are a bit wounded. But the nice thing is, so let me just double check here. So these 2, okay. So I already know I don't necessarily need a reload. All right. So generally what you're going to need is something like 2 smokes and a flashbang. And if you can handle 2 smokes and a flashbang, then you start looking at, yeah. Okay. So I think the private here is going to get the stun baton, right? So then, yeah, like, okay, get rid of that, right? So, smokes are kind of the big deal. And if we have nothing but assaults, then, yeah, we should be okay. So, okay. So what you're not going to do is you're not going to tell the private to do the flashbang and the assault. So what you're going to need to do is make sure, yeah, get rid of that. And then you make sure that you've got a couple people with more than one flashbang. Right? Yeah, like this. So this is the guy that's going to run in and do the stunning. Right? Okay. So everybody's going to be in heavy armor as much as they can be. Yeah. So maybe do that. Because what we're trying to do is get in and out as quick as possible. And you really don't want to have everybody running around with medic bags. Okay. And then if you're not running out, if everybody's not running around with medic bags, you can then afford more smokes and more flashbangs. Now, part of the thing to remember is you may say, oh, well, you're using up all these time units because of all your damn smokes. Well, so turn 1, you're generally going to use, like, say, 2 smokes, turn 2, another 2, turn 3, another 2. So by the time you're 5 turns in, you're probably going to be out of smokes, and your guys are not going to have a time unit penalty anymore because they're going to have used up the smokes that I gave them. So it's generally not too bad. So yeah, the sergeants are the ones that I left with medic bags. Everybody else is generally going to be getting smokes and flashbangs. Okay. Cool. So that, I think, would be the team. And yeah, take a break. Ugh. Alright. Well, thanks for watching.